Namaste, everyone. I thought we could do a fun activity together. And for this fun activity, you will need scissors. You can use notebook paper, or you can use even computer paper. And I have 2 pens. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making our own oracle together. Very, very simple. And basically we are going to channel whatever wants to come through, right? And we're going to cut out 33 pieces of blocked, you could say cards, right? Kind of like this shape. And we're just going to write a word or even a sentence on each of the 33, like oracle cards, right? And we're going to write, channel, basically, whatever it is that, it could be a word, it could be a sentence, whatever it is that the divine would like to channel through us at this time. So I'm just going to fold it in half so I can make cards, and then I'm going to cut them. You could do this with me until I have about 33. Right, and then I'm going to write a word or a sentence on each of the 33 cards that I feel guided to write. Okay. Let's keep ripping it from the notebook. Oh God. Okay. So it's kind of windy, so I'll definitely need to be able to hold this down. Cut off the ends. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? You can even, it's easier just to get kind of, even like note cards that you could get in the student section. It might be easier, right? But we're just gonna go with it. Kind of putting them into squares. Count, see? And then it should look kind of like this. See, like cards. So I have 28, so I'm just going to do a couple more until I have 33. Okay. And again, you can even go to the section, right, for student supplies, and you can find thicker cards, right, that are called study cards, that are thicker, so it gives you more of that feel of like an oracle card, like when you shuffle them, right? They're not so thin, right? But regardless, whatever works. So I'm just getting a little pile for the trash, so don't leave any trash behind. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, so I have 33. I'm going to write a word or sentence, whatever comes through, right? So I'm not going to be too analytical. Like, I'm not going to sit here for like hours and hours and just sit there and try to analyze what's the appropriate sentence or word to put on the cards. I'm just going to basically channel my energy and channel what is important for me at this time, right? So just channel words, right? Anything that really comes through that represents guidance, right? That represents intuition and represents your power, right? Coming into your power. So when asking yourself the question, coming into my power, okay, what words kind of come to mind when you are coming into your power, when you say the word empowerment or creativity or inspiration? What are the words that come up, right? The guidance for that, the self-esteem, right? The imagination, right? So it's really working with your imagination. Again, just go with whatever it is that you feel. Okay, so I did 33 cards and I'm just going to read them to you, right? So you can tap into kind of my psyche and what the energy is going on in my psyche. So I just let whatever felt natural for me to write on these cards come out. So again, I'm going to kind of like bend them and stuff so that they're not so like sticking to each other, right? Because again, when they get older, they're going to be not so like, sticking. So I wrote love, finding balance, personal power, intuitively led, prosperity, release what you think, making love, relax. You have what it takes. Lover wants to meet you. Let it unfold. New career path. Divine assistance, spiritual union. Take a risk. Keep going. Form boundaries. You are protected. Shed the past. Focus on receptivity. Your ideas are gold. Sit still. You are good enough. Pay no mind to jealousy from others. Continue to build yourself up. Release a belief. Do something creative. Be bold. Giving, reaping high talent. Archangel Michael's support. It's okay to be nervous. Take a spiritual bath. Share your wisdom. Don't be afraid. Learning to love. And there you go. So now that I created the cards, I might just kind of bend them a little bit. I'm just going to kind of shuffle them now like I would if I actually, like they're oracle cards, right? And I can face them down, right? And I'm just going to shuffle them, closing my eyes, and I'm just going to ask my spirit. Again, these cards are for me, right? They're my psyche, my spirit is speaking to me. This is for me and only me. I can use this for others, but this is particularly for the guidance and support of me. So I'm going to ask the cards. So I'm just going to ask them a guidance question. I'm just going to say that in my head, right? Sacred guidance, a question that I have for my spirit, right? To speak directly with the spirit through these lovely cards, messages. I'm just going to ask, simple question, what is most important for me to focus on at this time when it comes to the manifestation of my happiness? Should I focus on most at this time? The guidance. What should I focus on most at this time? So I got one card. I'm just going to pick 3 cards. What should I focus on most at this time? I'm going to really try to shuffle it. What should I focus on most at this time, this beautiful day of March 2020? What should I focus on most in this beautiful day? So I really shuffle so they're not sticking. What should I focus on most this beautiful day? What should I focus on most? I call upon my soul. I'm going to pull, so that's 2. What should I focus on most? That would be helpful for me on my journey towards balance, peace, prosperity. What should I focus on most at this time in my life? Okay, so we got 3 cards. So I'll just show them to you. So I have personal power. So they're saying to continue work on my personal power, right? Being strong. Prosperity, so wealth and abundance is coming through the personal power, and learning to love. Wow, beautiful messages for myself. So they're saying that continue to hold your strength. Personal power is about being fearless, right? They're saying to me, be strong, be fearless, be bold, right? Be, like a leopard, right? Victory, right? The personal power is a leopard, right? You can even do animal totem deck where you could just do 15 cards of just animals and write the animal meaning for you personally. I might do that as well with you guys another time. So personal power. So prosperity, right? Prosperity is about wealth. It's about knowledge. It's about holding your status, right? It's about reaping your work, right? Hard work, right? The payoff of hard work, and learning to love, which is about the beginning of love, right? Learning to love is about learning to open up, right? Open up your heart, learning to connect, learning to discover someone, right? Learning how to be a listener, right? How to be responsive and responsible to another person's needs, and how to have balance in a connection. So the one thing I want me to focus on is being the leopard, right? Being fearless, being bold, direct, right? About my intention. Prosperity is wealth, abundance, and through your hard work and talent and determination, perseverance. And learning to love is the beginning of really blooming, opening up to new connections, new friends. It's about discovering the needs and about the needs of the other, and really the beginning stages of something that is very beautiful, right? Very, very beautiful. So that's very powerful, powerful messages, and a beautiful tool that you can use, right? In the bottom of the deck, I have release what you think. So it's saying that, my belief around prosperity or about new love or personal power, saying it's not what I think. The guides are saying my belief or whatever judgment I have about myself is saying it's not. Release what you think. There's something that you don't know. There's something unseen to you. So don't try to analyze. Don't try to figure it out, because it's beyond that. So whatever you've been thinking, it probably will not be what you were thinking, in a way that your doubts or your saying of whatever belief that has created I see whatever belief creates pain, our deep sorrow, usually it's not the right thought, right? It means it's probably not the belief that you think it, right? If you have a lot of pain or a lot of resistance or stubbornness about it, it means that usually there's some sort of the belief itself is not entirely accurate, right? Could be around the ballpark or could be way out of the ballpark, right? It's just meaning to open up. Usually those kind of beliefs we have a lot of resistance and pain with usually are connected with the fear of the unknown, some sort of trigger, some sort of trauma, or some sort of upset, right? Or some sort of codependency, right? So those things come up so they can be released. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this now. I'm just gonna do an animal deck, right? Again, so simple. Like I said, I'm just gonna do 15 cards, right? In this animal deck, because I just feel guided to do this with you all. Just feel guided to do this with you all. Okay. So again, they all kind of stick to each other, so you definitely have to move them around. So I just have 14, so I'll just go ahead with 14. That feels like the number that I'm meant to have. Actually, quite interesting. There's one that flew away, so that will make it a natural 15. I'll go get it. Okay. So we actually have 15. Okay, so again, you could do this. I just pulled a reading for myself to kind of show you the power of your own spirit and the power of your own creative force. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just channel animals, right? This is also an intuitive practice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and channel animals, right? Any animal that comes to mind, and I'm gonna connect with the feeling of that animal to get the message of what that animal represents. Okay. So I did the animals, and again, I didn't really, spend too much time. I let it flow, right? Because the point is trusting your intuition. It's about being in your heart rather than being caught in the mind and just analytically just going over should it mean? Is it right? Is it wrong? Judgments, right? So I have Orca, coming together with your tribe. Elephant, wisdom holder, compassion of the highest. Cobra, psychic development, reality surfing. Eagle, visionary ideas, powerful intention and drive. Seahorse, good luck, emotional healing, inner child. Galloping horse, forward, major forward movement due to inner strength, resilience. Songbird, share your talent, work on your talent, be unique, ambitious with your creativity. Lion, assured. Leopard, you've persevered well, keep going, stand up for yourself. Owl, trust your intuition, look deeply, sit in silence. Rabbit, fertility, creativity is prolific, lucrative. Dragon, major spiritual growth, remembering past lives, future lives, and living in excellence. Tiger, integrity, self-respect, and character, build it and let it conquer the inner darkness. Monkey, don't be fooled by the magic show, you are no fool. Dolphin, soulmates, twin flame, journey back to true love. So again, just going to shuffle these cards, right? And I'm just going to connect with my soul, my spirit, right? Who is the creator of these cards. I'm just going to ask, I'm going to flip them and say, what is most important animal for me at this time to feel? What animal should I focus on at this time for my growth and development at this time? What animal should I focus on for my growth and development at this time? So I got one card. What elephant, or God, I said elephant. Maybe there's elephant that wants to come through. Which animal should I focus on at this time for my growth and development? Got two cards. What animal should I focus on for the growth and development of me at this time? Again, you can't go wrong. Just listen and feel. Okay. So, got three cards. Leopard, you've persevered well. Keep going, stand up for yourself. So, the leopard is about victory, right? Overcoming adversity. It also, leopard represents as having major victory over adversity. Persevered. Lion, assured. So it means you are assured, right? You are assured. And owl, trust your intuition, look deeply, sit in silence. So the owl is about insight. It's about having a dream, having a vision, right? Going into your dreams, right? Your dreams, right? When you sleep, going into your sleep and connecting even with the astral realm to retrieve insight regarding the question or regarding the energy that is circulating me at this time. With the leopard and lion are both energies of very much a Leo zodiac, which is very much about being creative, being ambitious, being strong, and being very stable in your identity and being very stable in your ability to overcome obstacles with a sense of victory and a sense of leadership. So again, this is something you can do with yourself, as I have done. So I just wanted to share this intuitive practice, right? Because it's fun, right? I mean, it's fun. You get to work on your intuition, right? And trusting your intuition, which is one of the greatest developments you can have as a human being. One of the greatest one of the greatest sort of achievements we can have in above even the successes we think of these billionaires is intuition. That's actually the greatest gift we could cultivate and develop in this life. So thank you.